All right, Brian, first, can you tell me a little bit about your background?
I grew up in Sedgwick, Kansas, which is a small town north of Wichita, Kansas, about 1,000 people. I had about 24 kids in my graduating class in high school. Went to a small college, Pittsburgh State University in Pittsburgh, Kansas, the Gorillas, and spent my 4 years there, met my wife there. And then leaving there, I was lucky enough to sign as an undrafted free agent from the football team and signed with Seattle Seahawks. Had a good training camp with them. They sent me to Europe for the NFL Europe, which doesn't exist anymore, but I was lucky enough to play 2 seasons over there with the Berlin Thunder, and then finally land on my feet with the Buffalo Bills in 2001. Spent pretty much my whole career there, and then at the end, somewhere in there, about 2012, I had a year with the Dallas Cowboys, came back and finished with the Bills again in 2013 and 14. So had a good run, and but in the meantime, I was coming back and forth to Ponte Vedra Beach in the off seasons and training down here, and fell in love with the area, and that's kind of my life in a nutshell, really.
When you reflect on your NFL career, is there a memory that stands out to you as your favorite?
Oh, so many. You could go all the way back the first time I got to put a helmet on in the locker room and look at myself in the mirror. I'm a small town kid, and I accomplished my dream. I never thought I'd be a punter, but I had the dream that every kid had would be a quarterback. And I was obviously thrilled and got the opportunity just to and go to training camp. To look back and have a long career. That's I feel very blessed. And then of course I always go back to my 15 seconds of fame whenever I was hit by Sean Taylor in the Pro Bowl. That's the one thing that comes up, probably once a year, if not more. Everyone likes to talk about it, and bring it up on YouTube or whatnot. But the one moment that really stands out to me is when I came back to Buffalo a second time, and my first game back was against the Bengals, and I didn't get to punt until right before the last play and a half, and running out on the field, I wear earplugs when I play, or I did, and that way I kind of keep my focus. But the crowd just gave me a great cheer, and it was quite the roar, and that memory will never leave my mind. Just the welcoming feeling of coming back to Buffalo to play some more, and then I had probably my best punts in my career, hitting it out at the 1 yard line, everybody going crazy. It was just a great moment in my career in time for me. So that one will never leave my mind. Yeah.
Now here in Ponte Vedra, you've transitioned to become a real estate agent. How did that transition take place?
Always been interested in real estate. I actually got my real estate license in Kansas before I went to Europe the second time. I passed the test, did all that stuff, and then got the call from my coach that he was protecting me in the NFL Europe draft. He'd like me to come back, and I was like, perfect, so never went back. And luckily, I got to stick around in the NFL for a while. But so that kind of resonated throughout my whole career. My wife and I would buy houses, fix them up, and then move. And then eventually, finally built a custom home in Buffalo, and she got into decorating and things like that. And that's and we decided, when we landed here, we decided to build a home and make it home. So when I was thinking about that, my last year in Buffalo in training camp, when you get to be a little bit older, you're the old guy, and what else do I have to do while everybody else is in meetings? I got my real estate license. So during training camp in 2014, I finished my real estate course, took the test, and became an agent, and decided that's the second career I was going to take, and it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. It's a great place to be, and I enjoy helping people find their homes or sell their homes. It's a great business.
And when you say it's a great place to be, Ponte Vedra, what do you enjoy most about living in Ponte Vedra?
Obviously the canned answer would be the weather, right? I mean, I came from Buffalo, where I think they get a little bit of a bad rap up there. It's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. I love the snow, and people think I'm crazy when I say I miss it up there. I really do, and still go back once a month or so throughout the year for our charity that we still run, the Punt Foundation, which benefits kids with cancer. So that keeps us busy. So I get my taste of the snow still. But here, I love the people. I mean, you go to the grocery store, and I think you can't get 6 steps before somebody asks, "Hey, can I help you with something?" And driving around, the people are nice. Even the traffic may be getting worse, but it's never really that bad. And as far as people being aggressive or anything like that, it's just. There's not a lot of people that seems that are from here, so everybody's kind of in the same situation. So it's just everybody seems to get along, and it's been great, and it's kind of becoming home. So it's been a great transition. We love being in Ponte Vedra, and we love being part of the community, and we looking forward to continuing to become a bigger part of the community.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much.